I'll be showing you how to go from this pro in anime defenders with only using spirits. But before we jump into the video, make sure to like, subscribe and join the Discord down below. We host daily, weekly and special giveaways such as these. Also, if you're very lucky in any game, make sure you drop your content in the lucky channel where I'll be making videos. So if you want to be a part of that and just be a part of the community, make sure you join. If you're looking for portals, you can also find them in the more tab where portals or mirrors or even infinite modes. Make sure you guys join and let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start off with the spirits and I'm just going to give a quick brief on what they do. And then once we do that, we're going to move on what I would recommend on what characters. We're going to start off with the bottom three. If you get any of these on any character, make sure you keep it because it's going to be highly insane. If you get Divine, which I got on my Gojo, it's going to make leaderboard runs so easy as it inflicts confused on enemies every 30 seconds, causing them to walk backward. This will allow you to get higher waves and survive for longer to get them leaderboards. Through Spirit, the unit deals an additional 5% damage for each enemy within its range, up to a maximum of 75% increase. This is obviously another insane trait to have, well, insane spirit to have. So make sure you guys get that, but you can only have one on your team. So, for example, if I get it on Igris and then I get it on Sun Jinwoo, I'll have to re-roll it on one of the characters, which kind of sucks. Enchanted Spirit has a 10% chance to summon a fallen enemy to fight for you with 25% of its original HP. This is going to be insane. It's just a Sun Jinwoo, but on any character. So I recommend putting this on a stacked character. Don't have a stacked character, it's fine. You don't really need this trait for leaderboards, but it's really good to have. So we're going to start off for the free-to-play players. So these are the ones I recommend: Golden Spirit, Arcane Spirit, Crimson Spirit, Fire Spirit, Galactic Spirit, and Earth Spirit. The reason I suggest these as a free-to-play player, because obviously it's going to be hard at the start to get these spirits. So Golden gives 20% money gained, which obviously you want a money unit. Arcane is going to be for Tower of Eternity, because Tower of Eternity is one of the big things in the game, which I highly recommend you progress in, because that's how you get gems, rerolls, even spirits now. So I recommend you do that. Crimson Spirit is obviously insanely good for damage over time. It does a 15% increase. I would obviously use this on Flame Dragon Guard, Sukuna, Crimson Demon Ninja. Just use it on them. Any mythics that do burn or bleed, slap it on them. Galactic Spirit is really good. It can be used on any character in the game, so I recommend you use it. Obviously not money units, but it can be used on anyone. And Fire Spirit is because every 6th attack applies a burn, dealing 6% of the unit's damage over 3 seconds, stacks with other burns. This is going to be insane for them DPS burn units, so make sure you grab that. Okay, so now that we have gone through it, I'm going to tell you what wishes to actually obtain and which characters it applies for. I'll be starting on how to improve your team as a beginner with spirits. So start off with the free-to-play players. These are the spirits I recommend: Golden, Arcane, Crimson, Galactic, Fire. These wishes are overall good to improve your teams for Tower of Eternity, or even doing portals to grab yourself that extra secret. Units I would apply these on are Crimson Demon Ninja, Flame Dragon God, Sukuna, Prime Commander, Elf Hero. That'll be my recommendation for the starting and mid game. But let's jump straight into the high game so you can hit them leaderboards and get yourself the secret unit. So obviously it ends in 19 days. It's obviously the Darkness Prince, which I actually have no idea who that is going to be, but let's jump straight into what characters to use. Okay, so for endgame, we're going to start off with Gojo. Gojo has an insane range. So, in my opinion, True Spirit, Divine Spirit, Earth Spirit, and Mirror Spirit are all going to be really good, as this one does cooldown, this one stuns them, this one makes him go back, and this one also makes him have a 75% increase in damage. Next, we'll be moving on to Igris. Igris is a heavy hitter with a unique ability which applies fear. The spirits for Igris are Mirror, Crystal, Arcane. The reason for this: Arcane makes him hit anyone without a shield. Well, anyone with a shield, doesn't matter, it will hit. Crystal increases damage dealt to bosses, which he is a heavy hitter, so you're going to want to hit them bosses, same damage. Also, Mirror is really good because he has a big SPA, so it will do a 35% cooldown, which is really good. Sunjumu is a line unit with an ability to summon dead units and arise them by defeating normal enemies. The spirits I would actually use on Sunjumu are Storm Spirit, because this decreases units cooldown by 25%, Mirror, which also does a cooldown, and Crystal. These are very good for Sunjumu as he's a big heavy hitter as well as summons. So the faster SPA he has on attacking, the faster he can kill the units and summon more units. Okay, for units such as Demon King that are multi-hit, I highly suggest anything with Burn or Bleed, because they are multi-hits, or even increased boss damage. These are just going to be units to help clear shields, or even just stay there to help do extra damage for your team. And of course, the new units, which I do not have, but I can tell you which spirits are really good for them. True Spirit, Divine Spirit, and Enchanted Spirit. These are all going to be really good for the new units. Cooldown and even boss damage. Crystal Spirit is going to be really good for any of these units. Crystal Spirit is going to be really good for the big unit that does heavy damage. So make sure you guys grab that. I'm sorry if this video felt rushed. I'm just getting back into doing a load of YouTube, but I just want to say thank you so much for the support. We hit 3K subscribers, and I hope you guys have a lovely day.